Hello to the crypto world. Last night I did a live stream about the Bitcoin private snapshot. I had a lot of fun. It was great connecting to you guys, and we talked about Bitcoin private, we talked about Z Classic, but we also talked about other coins that are on the market and coins that are coming up. You guys were asking, have you heard about this coin, have you heard about that coin? One of the coins that you asked about a few times, if I was involved in it, was the Ethereum Classic fork. Ethereum Classic is forking in a few days, and if you hold Ethereum Classic, you will get Callisto, which is a new coin, and it's rewarded in a 1-to-1 ratio. Now I'll link to this article so you can check out this in detail, but I decided not to get involved simply because there's only a few days, and I decided to buy some other coins. I mean, I wasn't too late. I probably could have got some money there and bought some coins for the fork, but I just decided, I'd rather put my efforts towards something later. And the coin that I've been looking at and I've decided to maybe pay attention to over the next 2 weeks is called MoneroV. Now, as the name suggests, MoneroV is a hard fork of Monero, and Monero is a popular coin. It's grown in popularity quite a lot. It's priced right now at $310. I cashed in my Z Classic last night, and I think I bought today at $302 or something. I didn't get many coins for that, right enough. But Monero is a secure coin. It's a privacy coin, and it's got a big following, so it is quite a good coin to invest in. The main difference with MoneroV is that this is offering a finite supply, and if you are holding Monero at the hard fork date, 14th of March, which as you can see I'm recording here, is 13 days away, you will get 10 times the amount of coins. So you'll get 10 MoneroV for every Monero. There's a white paper that you can read through, and there's a roadmap. So I don't want to be too technical in this video and go into as much detail. I still need to read the white paper fully and learn more about it. But the important thing is that you can make money from this. I believe you can, and I just really wanted to bring it to your attention. If you look at the roadmap, there's a table. So this is the roadmap here, and there's a table down at section 4, and it kind of summarizes what's happening here. Monero has an infinite supply. MoneroV is capped at 256 million. Now Monero has got 15.8 million coins in circulation, but because of the 10-to-1 airdrop ratio, that means 158 million MoneroV will be out there. And other than that, it's all the same. Block interval is a crypto night algorithm coin as well, proof of work. So I'll let you guys check that out yourself. I will link to these to this website, and you can check it out yourself. But I really just wanted to bring this to your attention. They've got a good website that details their their road plan for the next few years. And down at the bottom in the FAQ, it summarizes how you collect your coins and what wallet to use and all that kind of thing, when you will receive it. All of that is covered at the end, so you can check this out. It's a fairly easy website to navigate. It's quite a nice website. Now, one of the reasons I think this is a worthwhile thing to check out, well, firstly, is because Monero is a good coin. It's very popular. It's a privacy coin. It's a secure coin. It's priced at over $300, and even if you're not going to do the fork, Monero will go up in price over the next 2 weeks. I don't think anyone is going to dispute that. Might have some ups and downs, but it should shoot up until the fork. I haven't been. I was going to say I'm mining Monero, but that's not entirely true. What I'm doing right now, I'm mining Equihash at Mining Pool Hub and then auto exchanging to Monero. I could have done it a different way. I could have mined other coins, just get the Bitcoin or whatever and buy the coin, but I'm just auto exchanging to Monero, simplifying it, and then I'm going to cash out and put the coins in my wallet. I don't know how many coins I'll have. I could maybe buy some coins closer to the time, but at this ratio, you get, you'll get 30 MoneroV if you've got 3 Monero, that kind of thing, 10-to-1. Now, as far as price goes, I don't know, guys, but it's worth noting that Monero right now is worth $300. But it's a little bit different from what we've just seen with Bitcoin Private and Z Classic. I know a lot of you guys still value Z Classic, and it does have potential to be a fork again in the future. But there is a difference. The Z Classic code and website is hardly ever updated. I don't think they've updated the Twitter account in a long time. isn't really supported that much right now. That might change in the future. So because of that, Z Classic isn't really being developed. The price dropped after the hard fork. This situation is a little bit different. Monero is going to continue to exist, and I believe it still will be very valuable. So after this fork, you will have, you know, 10 to 1, 10 Monero V for every 1 Monero. But Monero should still be valued quite highly. Might drop a little bit after the hard fork. That is, you know, to be expected, because I'll go back down to the pre-announcement price or whatever. But I think this is a good coin to maybe, you know, check out for the next 2 weeks. Even if you don't plan on keeping it for the fork, you might be able to mine it, get some coins just now, and then like closer to the fork date, when more people are aware of this, you might be able to sell it and, you know, make a little bit of extra money. It's up to you guys. But what I'll do is I'll add a link to, I'll put a link to this article about Ethereum Classic, and I'll put a link to the MoneroV website. Give me your thoughts on it, guys. You know, after a little bit of reading about it, you know, just checking out, getting the, you know, the basic gist of what's going on there. As I said, the main difference seems to be that this has got a finite supply of coins, and because of this cap supply, it should, you know, it should in theory address one of the issues of Monero's value. Who knows what price is going to be? I wouldn't even guess at this point. You know, Monero V could be worth $10, it could be worth $20, you don't know, but it seems, at least on paper, this seems like a good deal, and it's why I think Monero will go up in price quite highly over the next few weeks. So please do check it out and give me your thoughts below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. If you think it's poor, say so in the comment area. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Cheers.